We have a tornado warning that just popped up. This clipping parts of Teller County, so maybe you got that alert from your phone. If you're in Woodland Park, this really not a danger to you. The storm is moving off to the north-northeast, and it's really a broad area of rotation. We're talking about Bent and Prowers County, both under a severe thunderstorm warning until 4:45 this afternoon. Storm capable of putting down hailstones in excess of maybe $1/4 to $1/2 size in diameter. Savor the sunshine, savor the warmth. That is my main message today, as these mild temperatures do not last long.
So I'm thinking, is it going to get colder, or are we getting those hot temperatures back? Because we are in August.
Yeah, you know, a little bit of everything, right? Yeah. Cooler today and then back to 90 by Thursdays. So it's nice, it's cool. I'm going to give a little yeehaw this morning.
Now, and maybe those hotel prices in Denver drove people from out of town all the way down here. They're waking up and they're wondering, what's the concert forecast tonight?
Yeah, and I'd say good morning to them. You know, with the heat, it's been somewhat of a cruel summer this week. I got to say, take me back to December. Right? Mother Nature and Taylor Swift, get it? You can see this morning radar becoming a little more animated with snowflakes flying from Castle Rock and Denver down through parts of El Paso and Pueblo counties, as well as the eastern plains. Let me give you a breakdown here as we look at the water vapor imagery. This basically detects mid and upper level moisture. So the dry air is this stuff out here, the orange and red colored stuff off the coast of California. My big question is, does AI have personality?
No, but I've heard it can diagnose medical things a lot quicker just recently. There's just some scary stuff out there.
Okay, so not as fun as you and I,
No.
but maybe smarter.
They're not replacing us, Alan. Come on.
Exactly, come on.
Put money on it.
Are we betting right now? I think we should roll the maps at this point.
What an awesome morning.
Yeah, great morning weather-wise. And, you know, the sizzle from the sausage, not the only sizzle today.
Yeah.
It's just the cutest thing ever. So this is one squirrel coming to the table to feast on these Thanksgiving treats. Look at this guy. I mean, that's funny, right? Temperatures building into the 70s and even 80s as we head towards Labor Day. Time now for Friday football fever, and to throw that perfect spiral over to Brady King, who's going to take it from here.
Alan, what a toss. 5:48 weather alert day. Let's turn it over to meteorologist Alan Rose.
Yeah, busy day back in the First Alert 5 Weather Center. Bree, trying to comb through all this information. Make sure our viewers are prepared for the incoming storm. And I got to say, this is a very tricky storm system. Snow levels going to hover around 5,500 feet. Now, below that, there could be some snow that mixes in overnight, but I think accumulations will be above that height, with the highest amounts up above maybe 6,500 to 7,000 feet. Timing could see a few early snow showers around the lunch hour. The bulk of the snow expected to fall from late this afternoon into very early Thursday morning. And I think areas that see the most would be Teller County and the Palmer Divide. These areas can expect snow-covered roads with as much as 2 to 7 inches of accumulation into tomorrow morning. For Colorado Springs, maybe up to an inch or two on the north and west sides of town. That'll lead to some slushy roads for that commute by tomorrow morning. Worst travel times again late tonight into very early Thursday. Now, we are under winter weather advisories for the Central Mountains, also parts of the Saguache Range down into northern Fremont County, Teller County, western parts of El Paso County. Highest amounts will be in the high country with as much as 5 to 10 inches of base building snow in the forecast. Let's get to that snow accumulation map locally. We talked about the challenges. Here's what I think based on that challenging forecast. Again, in the Springs, down south, maybe a trace, maybe no accumulation at all, but some areas north side of town could see an inch or two. 2 to 4 inches in Ride, 2 to 4 inches in Westcliff. Mostly a rain event in Pueblo, so I'm not expecting accumulations here. 4 to 7 in Teller County around Woodland Park and Cripple Creek, and less than an inch for our friends up in the Denver metro area. All right, if you're just joining us this morning, that's sort of the lowdown and the scoop on the approaching storm. Now let's get you caught up on those current out-the-door temperatures. 46 in Pueblo, 41 in Canyon City, 41 in the Springs, 28 in Woodland Park. Here's the timing of the system. Watch this. Initial wave of energy with the cold front drops in around the lunch hour. Strong north winds associated with that front, so there could be a quick burst of maybe some heavier snow, parts of Teller County, northern El Paso County, and then we'll wait for the rest of the energy and the rest of the moisture to fill in as we head towards the late afternoon to evening hours. And I think probably prime time for snow here in the Springs, anytime after about 4 o'clock through about 11 or midnight. That's when we'll see the bulk of the snow here. You can see as we make our way into the overnight hours, snow already clearing from north to south, and by around sunrise tomorrow morning, just a few lingering flurries down across the southern I-25 corridor.